Right now at noon, new pictures of the suspect police are looking for in the Brooklyn subway shooting, plus exclusive security camera video that appears to show him before the attack.
And commuters are still riding trains today. What are police and the MTA doing to try to keep them safe? Good afternoon. I'm Mary Calvi.
And I'm Chris Raggi. We begin this noon. It's been more than 24 hours since the subway mass shooting in Sunset Park turned the morning commute into chaos.
And police are still looking for the men responsible. Mayor Adams says they are now calling Frank James a suspect instead of just a person of interest. And police are releasing new pictures of him. We have team coverage from our reporters across the area. We begin with CBS 2's John Diaz live in Sunset Park for us this noon. John?
Chris and Mary, good afternoon to both of you. Well, police sources telling us that the suspect here in this case, he unloaded at least 33 rounds from a gun that he bought from a pawn shop in Ohio more than 11 years ago, more than 10 years ago. But luckily, though, every single victim in this case is expected to be okay. Many people have already been released from the hospital. This as an all-out manhunt is still on for James. As police took guard at the 36th Street subway station today, one commuter blessed herself with a sign of the cross before getting on the subway, knowing quite well what happened here yesterday morning. Sheer horror for riders seen running for their lives through smoke and away from gunfire after police say 62-year-old Frank James from Philadelphia attacked strap hangers in the tunnel between the 59th and 36th Street stations in Brooklyn, shooting 10 people and injuring 13 more when it's assumed he set off smoke bombs while wearing a gas mask.
We don't know his motivation to make a classification if this was a terrorist act or not, but even without that designation, we know that he wanted to bring terror.
Mayor Eric Adams is still in isolation after being diagnosed with COVID, but spoke virtually Wednesday to a number of media outlets about the police investigation. Detectives believe James entered the subway at the Kings Highway station. No one in the area seemingly aware of what he would do next.
There's no evidence that indicate at this time that there was an accomplice.
The mayor said new information has become available, which upgraded James from a person of interest to a suspect. The city issued alerts today on cell phones.
I'm sure more than one person identified him as the person in the subway.
Retired NYPD Lieutenant Donald Drogan says this means police are one step closer to catching James.
That's the guy 100% they're focusing on. You know, when you're a person of interest, they just wanted to talk to him, and maybe he might have had a good alibi.
Police say James left behind a bag with a hatchet, 2 gas canisters, and a single automatic handgun that apparently jammed, perhaps saving lives. He is also connected to some concerning social media posts and uploaded videos to YouTube in March when he spoke about crimes in city subways.
Those who are going to commit crimes, like the shooting, got shot in the chest out in Brooklyn, the old lady got hit in the head with a hammer. You can't stop that. That means you have to have a policeman on every station, and that's just not possible.
This commuter saw the moments after yesterday's chaos, speculating how James got away.
He probably ditched what he was wearing, and being the other people trying to escape, he probably got on one of the trains.
Many now hoping James is quickly caught.
If you're that crazy, you know, they're going to get you.
All of that to try to help paint a picture.
Now, police don't believe that James has the resources to attack again, and they also don't believe that he is still armed. Meanwhile, though, there is now a reward of up to $50,000 for information that leads to arrest. You know, the NYPD asking for tips and the FBI. For more information on all that, head over to our website, cbsnewyork.com. But for now, we are live this afternoon from Sunset Park, Brooklyn. John Diaz, CBS 2 News.
Okay, John, thank you.